asking what's that meaning there, that Allah's making you forget yourself?
Those who never ask themselves who they are. Those who only want to be what they imagine themselves to be. What they imagine themselves to be? What? A Lord. A Lord. You understand? The ego is the only thing in man that is declaring lordship to Allah. They forget themselves and they start thinking that they are Lord. Isn't this what for thousands of years people are trying to be on the face of this world? They're trying to live forever. They're trying to have the powers that is beyond them, to have everything, not to be a weak servant of Allah, but to become a Lord. Isn't that what it is? In fact, in that ayat, in the khutbah, Allah is referring not to the idols, but to those ones who disbelieve, setting themselves up as partners to Allah. Because nothing in creation is setting itself up as a partner to Allah. Mosquito not doing that. Elephant not doing that. Plant not doing that. No angel is doing that. Not even shaitan is declaring lordship next to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Mankind is doing that because of the ego. There is a big secret there. That if man knows himself, he knows this false lordship, and if he can take this false lord to become a servant to Allah, then Allah will make him lordly, Rabbani. And that is the station Allah is saying, now you are going to represent me. Because to represent the Lord, you have to be lordly. But you have to go through so much. We are nowhere near nothing. So they forget themselves. Everyone is thinking they're living forever. Because people are heedless, they forget. It is in the nature of man to forget. Which is why it is a holy order to remember. Always to remember. To remember the death. To remember the death must be a part of your faith. So, those who don't know themselves, they will not know their Lord. That time they're standing up and Allah is saying so many ayats. It is pleading. Allah is pleading. Allah is reasoning with us. You understand? Never you hear this tone in any earlier books. Never. That Allah is using so many ways just to speak, just to communicate to us, just for us to listen. He used a majestic tone, he used a very jalal tone, he used a very soft tone, but mostly he's pleading, he's looking, he's reasoning with us. Saying, please, understand this. This is for men of understanding. Earlier books are not like that. Earlier nations, they are not given this holy night. Earlier nations forget about changing their destiny to be forgiven from their sin is not given to them. They have to be punished. The only way to be forgiven is to be punished. You understand? The Bani Israel, in their 40 years, wandering in the desert, and when they disobeyed Musa alayhi salam, they wanted to see the Lord. They wanted to see. That means their hearts are completely sealed. They think they can see the Lord. They think the Lord is still a what? An idol that you need to see with his eyes. And when they started worshipping that golden calf, when Musa alayhi salam was up there receiving the Tawrat Sharif, and he also received not only the laws, he also received the spirituality, tasawwuf. And when he saw his people worshipping, that he just left them. He left them, and they got gold together, and they put black magic there, and it started to become alive, that calf, and everyone starts worshipping it. Musa alayhi salam then destroyed the tasawwuf, and he's saying, my people, look at the level that they are. Only the harshest law they have to take. They cannot understand anything higher than that. And those ones who did that, sin is written on their forehead for everyone to see. And the only way, they say, for the whole nation now not to be punished, for those ones who did wrong, they have to be punished. A black cloud descend, that was a mercy. They have to take their sword and start cutting them. From morning until Maghrib time. Whole day long, they were cutting them. Because if there is no black cloud there, they're not going to have the heart to follow the orders of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because those are their friends, their families, their loved ones too. And how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving this nation not only forgiveness after forgiveness, but the chance now on the night of Barat to change our destiny. Yes, whatever the destiny has written, you cannot change it. But the pen is going to write according to your intentions and your actions. And Allah is saying now, in the night of Barat, you have a chance now to fix things so that you will write. You will control that pen of destiny and it will write a good destiny for you. How much more mercy are we expecting? How much more thanks we have to give to our Lord because of the Prophet ﷺ. Amin, inshallah. May Allah forgive us. Fatiha.